Once upon a time, in a land teeming with life, there lived a majestic deer who led a grand herd of 1,000. With grace and wisdom, he guided his followers through the trials of life. Among his many blessings, the deer had 2 sons, Beauty and Gray, destined to carry on his legacy. Beauty, with his slender form, shimmering reddish fur, and eyes that sparkled like stars, possessed a captivating charm. Gray, on the other hand, boasted a tall stature and a gray coat that mirrored the misty mountains. As the years passed, the time came for the wise old deer to pass the mantle of leadership to his sons. Gathering Beauty and Gray, the aged father shared his heartfelt desires. "My dear children," he began, his voice filled with love, "I have grown old, and I can no longer tend to our entire herd alone. It is time for you both to shoulder the responsibility of leading. We shall divide our magnificent gathering, and each of you will care for 500 deer." The brothers accepted their father's decree with respect and gratitude. Little did they know that their true test of leadership would come during the treacherous harvest season, a time when danger lurked in the lush fields where crops ripened and the temptation for deer was high. Aware of the perils that awaited, the wise old deer called Beauty and Gray, sharing with them the wisdom of his many seasons. He advised them to lead their herds to the safety of the mountain forest, far away from the traps and snares set by humans. It was a strategy that had saved countless lives before. Beauty, understanding the weight of his father's words, embarked on his journey with caution. He moved his herd at night, treading softly and avoiding the villages where danger lurked. He understood that safety lay in patience and foresight, and he led his followers with unwavering care and dedication. Meanwhile, Gray, consumed by his impatience, disregarded his father's counsel. Restless and eager to reach the bountiful forest, he pushed his herd recklessly, unaware of the lurking peril. His journey was marked by constant movement, both day and night, a disregard for the ever-watchful eyes of the villagers. As fate would have it, tragedy befell Gray's herd. The villagers, armed with bows and arrows, lay in wait, taking advantage of Gray's hastiness. Arrows pierced the air, and the cruel hands of fate snatched away the lives of his followers one by one. The once proud and flourishing herd dwindled to mere remnants, leaving Gray alone and broken. Beauty, in stark contrast, led his herd with the wisdom of his father ingrained deep within his soul. He steered clear of danger, guiding his followers away from harm's reach. His nights were filled with careful navigation, circumventing the villages and ensuring the safety of every precious life under his care. In the shelter of the mountain forest, Beauty's herd thrived, untouched by the hands of fate. They found solace in the embrace of the tall trees, nourishing their bodies and spirits. When the harvest season came to a close, and the threat of danger subsided, Beauty began the journey back to the familiar farmlands. Gray, having learned nothing from his previous misfortunes, rushed headlong into the descent from the mountains. Driven by the desire for warmth, he paid no heed to the lurking shadows. Once again, tragedy struck, and Gray's herd met its untimely demise. He stood as the sole survivor, bearing the weight of his foolishness. Meanwhile, Beauty, with the grace of a true leader, guided his herd safely back to the lowlands. Every deer, all 500, returned unscathed, a testament to Beauty's unwavering devotion and the wisdom he had inherited from his father. As the deer approached, the wise old chief spoke to his beloved doe, his voice brimming with pride. "Behold, my dear," he whispered, his eyes filled with both sorrow and hope, "Beauty returns with his loyal followers, his herd intact. Gray, on the other hand, limps back alone, stripped of his once mighty gathering. Let this be a lesson, my love. Those who follow a wise leader, one who places the safety of others above all else, shall find solace and protection. But those who heedlessly chase their own desires, blind to the well-being of their brethren, shall be met with destruction and sorrow." Time moved steadily forward, and the old deer, having lived a life of purpose and wisdom, finally succumbed to the embrace of eternity. As his spirit journeyed into the realm of rebirth, Beauty ascended to the role of chief, beloved and admired by all. And so, the tale of Beauty and Gray resonates as a poignant reminder of the power of wise leadership, empathy, and selflessness. Let us cherish the lessons learned from the selfless deer, for a true leader safeguards the lives entrusted to their care and ensures the prosperity of all, nurturing a legacy that shall forever echo through the annals of time. Thanks for watching my video. If you like this, then subscribe my channel for more story.